today's episode 2 is going to be about the imposter syndrome. Last week, when we launched our second season of Lenka with Lenka series, we talked about the fear of rejection, fear of failure, and how to overcome that. And we touched up on this subject. We were talking about the imposter syndrome and how many entrepreneurs out there suffer from it, and maybe they don't even know they do, so it's a real thing. Imposter syndrome through history, you guys, this is not a new thing. People were suffering with this belief, this limiting belief for centuries. And so today let's talk about that. Let's explain what it is, why we feel this way, and what to do about it, how to overcome it. So we're gonna talk about all these things. In the end, I'm going to share a secret with you. It's really exciting. So let's get started. What is the imposter syndrome? Many working professionals, many people who are achieved, many entrepreneurs, mostly coaches, people who work with other people, suffer from it. And what it is, it's feeling fraudulent. It's feeling like you don't have what it takes, and everybody else can see that you are kind of, faking it until you make it. That's basically what it is. Is this real? Is this true? Absolutely not. And it's very, very common. So what I want to talk about is where it's coming from. This goes across genders, this goes across any age, this goes across any range of occupations, and like I said, mostly people who are working with others or who are doing a lot of talking to other people in their profession or at school, because this could be school children, this could be students in college, this could be news people, TV personalities, this could be lawyers, doctors, could be any working professional, it could be any of us online coaches, we do. So where does it come from? The thing is, we know ourselves from the inside. While we watch our peers or our competition, the people outside, we see them from the outside, right? So what we don't know, we do know our feelings, we know our doubts, we know our limiting beliefs, we know our little chat in our head, like, can I do this? I'm so scared. What if I ridicule myself? What if I look, this way or that way? We have all these negative talks and all these doubts and all these things that hold us back. We do know that about ourselves because that's how we perceive ourselves from the inside. We do not know, however, what's going on in other people's minds. And chances are, you guys, we are all human. They have the same exact thing going on. We just don't know it. We don't feel it. We don't hear it. They don't show it. All we see is this facade that they put on, like that performance that they do every single day. Like we see their outside. And many times that's like perfect to us, right? So let's say we are in college and let's say you are excellent student. You are like the top achiever. Yet you do suffer with the imposter syndrome. You feel like you're a failure. Maybe you even doubt why you are there. Maybe you got there by an accident. Maybe it was some sort of like mishap in the application form. You got into this prestigious school, university or college, and now you're like, wow, do I even have what it takes? Even though you have like all straight A's and you're like killing it, right? And you always look around and you compare yourself to other people and you're like, oh, they're way better. Like your peers feel superior to you, like they feel like they're more achieved, they have what it takes while you don't. So that's what we are talking about. Now, how to deal with it, how to get over it, because like we said, this is not real. Number one, you want to know that everybody else is going through the same thing and they are on the same exact page with you, okay? Number two, if you are failing, if you didn't have what it took, if you're like total disaster, you would not be where you are. So just that fact is or should be enough for you to know that you actually do have what it takes, right? What's great is asking for feedback as much as you can, and trust people, like people you trust, obviously. People you know have your best interest in mind. So you want to go and you want to say, hey, it would really help me out if you could support me, and if you could tell me, like, watch this performance of mine and tell me, like, where did I go right, what went well, what could be improved. I would be really grateful. People would be happy to help you out like that. And you improve little by little if you need to improve. Chances are you don't. Chances are you're perfect. Like, you guys, you need to understand, like, how much courage it took for me, for example, or any of my friends that I work with now. I work with a lot of women who are on the same journey. We are creating businesses online. We need to talk to people online, strangers, right? You have no idea how much mental power it takes, how much courage it takes to go live like this and speak unprepared from top of my mind, like I'm, I have no notes, nothing, like I'm just going, I'm just talking to you. So especially being like a second language speaker, like I still translate. You guys know that if you've been watching my videos, you know what's going on in my head. There's like 2 languages going on, plus all those little chats, like what am I talking about? Yeah, so what I'm going for is, like, you need to acknowledge yourself for your achievements. Like, you need to see what other people see in you. Great way, ask for feedback. Or another tip I have for you, so that will be number 3, is create your own recognition board. I like to call it a badass board. You know how we all do, like, at the beginning of the year, we do like vision board, right? Like the future looks like awesome. Why not do like a vision board, but for the past, like badass board, like how awesome am I, right? And you don't have to tell anyone. You can write it down, you can create picture board, however you want to go about it, but you start recognizing and you start like seeing yourself as a, wow, I am a badass, I am awesome, I totally have what it takes. And you build up your confidence. Okay, hi Lindsay, how are you? Lindsay is one of those girls. Lindsay is amazing. I'm just talking about this amazing courage that it takes to go and just be who you are, be excellent. Is it always going to be perfect? No, but what you're shooting for is not perfect. What you're shooting for is authentic, connected, real, from heart to heart. And if you go for that, no one's going to look at you as an imposter. And it's really, really important, because many people stop themselves. Many people get scared and they just don't go for where their real greatness is. Like, they have this calling, but this fear stops them, or this doubt stops them, their imposter syndrome like stops them. And it's such a waste of your talent, waste of your skills, waste of your knowledge, and people are missing out, and you owe it to them. You're here on this planet to touch other people. You're here on this planet to be great, to be awesome, to give of yourself so that you can change lives for better. So I call on you. I want you to drop all those fears. I want you to create your badass board. I want you to write it down, see how amazing you are, ask your peers for feedback. Think of them as the same, not as better, and that will, with time and with practice, that will get you where you need to be, which is confident, amazing, real you that this world needs. All right? And big announcement that I have for you for this week, you guys. Our Thrive Girl Challenge is out of control, amazing. We have such a huge enrollment. It's the first one this year. There will be another one in February, but not for another month. So this challenge is in its day 3, going on day 4. We'll be finishing up, wrapping up on Friday. It's absolutely great. I encourage you, if you haven't tried these, if you have not if you have not done self-care challenge before or with me, let's go. Let's do it in February. We are going to roll into another amazing program after that. It's called Let's Glow. It's a workshop. It will teach you a lot of fun skills, and it will give you great knowledge about your body, your skin, and how to age backwards, which who doesn't want that, right? And it's just gonna be an amazing month. So I'm really excited. I'll leave you with that. Go practice your confidence, go practice your awesomeness. Let us see your brilliant light, and let's rock, you ladies. We need this transformation of the whole world, and we can only do this together. So drop me some comments, like, subscribe, share with everybody. Log in to Lenka with Lenka on Friday, because that's where I'm doing the shout-outs. Friday shout-outs are amazing. They're great. You want to be part of it. If you have a business, you want to have the shout-out for your business, trust me. So that's something to check on too. I'm done. I'm leaving. I wish you a great evening. Have a good night.